I had a conversation with a Jehovah's Witness man the other day that made me think if Jehovah's Witnesses really love people, if they really had compassion for people, that they would stop their preaching work immediately. And here's what led me to that conclusion. This man was telling me about the 1,000-year reign of Jesus Christ, and he was telling me how great it was going to be during this 1,000-year reign. There was going to be no sickness, there was going to be no disease, there was going to be no hunger. Satan and the demons were going to be locked up, and Christ was going to be ruling. Conditions on earth were going to be better than they ever have been, 1,000 times better than the wicked system that we live in now. And I asked him, I said, it seems that it would be a lot easier to accept the teachings of the Bible and to accept Jehovah God as Lord during that time than it would be during this wicked system. And this man agreed with that premise. And I said, especially considering that they have been resurrected from the dead and they've been resurrected into this paradise, they must know that it was Jehovah God who resurrected them. That would be very easy for them to accept, and he agreed with that also. So I asked him, what happens to people who have never heard your message, who have never had a chance to accept the teachings of the Jehovah's Witnesses? And he said, well, if they're good people, they will be resurrected as well. And I said, that makes me wonder why you're out door-to-door preaching to them. And he asked me, well, why is that? I said, well, if it's going to be easier for them to accept the teachings of the Bible and to accept the teachings of the Jehovah's Witnesses during the 1,000-year reign, and it's going to be much easier than it is now during this wicked system, why not just leave them in ignorance so they'll be resurrected? Because if you keep preaching, this wicked world may get them to reject your message. And since Satan is active right now, and since the demons are all active right now, they'll be influencing them to reject your message. So why not just leave these poor people in ignorance and let them be resurrected if you truly believe that's what's going to happen? So there you have it. If you're a Jehovah's Witness, I urge you to have compassion on your fellow man. If you believe that they'll be saved by the gospel of ignorance, let them be ignorant, let them be saved.